Hello everyone, just a normal guy 0824 here, and we're going to start a new series on this channel, a vlog type gaming news segment. These segments will just be a few minutes in length, updating gamers on gaming news. Episode 1 I have decided will be focusing on a game called Just Survive, formerly known as H1Z1 Just Survive. The reason we're going to focus on this in episode 1 is because the DayBreak Game company developers have decided that the game is going to shut down and is going to go offline on October 24th. They're going to keep it open until then, so if you have the game, you can go ahead and enjoy it for, another 2 months or so. But after that, it's done. Also, you cannot buy the game off of Steam anymore. So the reason we're going to focus on this is because I think it's newsworthy, and especially if anybody hasn't seen the message. Now, the message that I'm going to be reading comes from their Steam page. It goes to their news, and I think they do a little bit of talking on their discussion as well. But, dear survivors, after careful consideration, we have made the difficult decision to sunset Just Survive on Wednesday, October 24th at 11 a.m. PT. The excitement of the game's promise was palpable, and its loyal community is still full of ideas for its future. Unfortunately, we are no longer in a position to fulfill its greatness, and the current population of the game makes it untangible to maintain. So basically what that means is, money's coming into play here, and also the lack of players. And here in a second we're going to go over to the Steam charts, and we're going to see how the numbers have really dipped on this game. In this last hour, 237 people played the game, compared to, when it launched January 2015, they were averaging over 16,000 players. They peaked at 40, average 16. And you really see throughout the years that it starts to dwindle pretty fast. I mean, if you think about it, you have, it went up a little bit in January of 16. A year later, you're averaging almost 19,000. But then by the time you get to the next year, you're down all the way down to a little over 4,000. And it just kind of keeps going from there. And then, you enter January of 18, you're at 1,000. And now you're averaging 500. So I mean, it's not the best to keep it open if you really think about it. But it's probably sad to some players that do still play it. I do want to mention, which I am going to link it in the description of this video, but it talks about some of the, if you have any questions, it talks about something. But the one that I really want to highlight is, how do I find out if I'm eligible for a Steam refund? I will link this link in the description just in case you want to see if you can get a refund from Steam, and then you can go from there. I will also link their message in the description of the video as well if you would like to read their message as well. They had two sides to this game. They had H1Z1 Just Survive, and they had H1Z1 King of the Kill. When things changed a few months ago, well, it's been a little bit longer than a few months ago, but they changed, H1Z1 became H1Z1 King of the Kill, and H1Z1 Just Survive came Just Survive. That's when they started changing it up, and a lot of times, their updates stemmed more of their battle royale mode other than their sandbox survival mode. And when you really look at it, money's always going to come into play, and when you have so few players playing, the game really isn't getting any more momentum. it's kind of died out. It's had, 3 years or so early access too. That's what it was. It was an early access project that the company took on. But other than that, I think we will end this episode of our gaming news. And like I said, I will link all of these pages in the description of this video if you want to read it yourself. I do want feedback on episode 1 if this is something that you guys want to see, my subscribers want to see. It's all up to you guys. We'll probably start out with a weekly. Every week or two we'll do an episode, but they'll stay around right around 5 minutes or a little bit more, depending on the news. But I am going to end this segment, and I do hope you enjoyed. And I'm just a normal guy 0824. And until next time, have a good day.